Hey, y'all. We
Hi.
late. Well, a little bit late, right?
A little. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Donna. And hey, Pearl. And whoever else.
Nope, Sean just woke up. Hey, Pearl and Donna. I think I answered Pearl. Debbie's here with a number one in the chat. I answered Pearl on the wrong. I popped out the wrong chat. I popped out the one for 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks coming up.
I
Hey,
do.
Simply Vago.
I do that a lot.
Hey, Teresa.
Hey, Teresa.
And Scarlett.
I'll say hi to Simply Vago and Scarlett. How's Scarlett doing?
I don't know. I think she's still misbehaving.
Ah.
I'm
Oh
still
my God.
trying to fix
This is
my
what they
life.
think I want to see on
Oh.
YouTube. Look at the little baby hedgehogs. They're so cute.
I know. Isn't that cute?
They're weird cute. Look what they did to that dog. They made his ears pink. Weird. This is what they think I want to see, which I kind of do sometimes. Hi, Angie.
Hi, Ann. And Angie. I'm always good. No, you're not. Quit trying to fool everybody.
So how do I find us?
Suzy, I was cold this morning. I still have my jacket on.
I said, like, notify me about us being live.
Debbie wants to know if you've been watching porn.
I have to tell you something, and it's very.
Jennifer.
Hi, Jennifer.
Tell me.
I didn't it ever lately. Like when I was maybe in my 30s or 40s, I might have seen something and thought, really? People do that? But like now, I don't even want to see what they do.
Jennifer said, liar, liar, pants on fire.
My hormones, well, I mean, I think they fell out of my head and my body. I'm actually interested in going to the doctor and seeing if I can get hormone replacement therapy. And we'll see. I wonder.
So, hey, I know I told you I wasn't going to cut you off, but I did.
What? Hey, what?
Simply Vigo is a cooking channel, apparently, because the porcelain princess.
Is it vegan?
Says, Shelly, I love your food channel. I think I'm going to make a few of things myself.
Is it vegan? Vegan? No, that's the thing. I'm just
Jennifer says, Scarlett, all you make is cheese toasties, which I could use one of those about right now, Jennifer. I
ate a few of them. A couple weeks ago, we were making that a lot because we had bread and we had cheese. Obviously, it seems the logical conclusion is to make grilled cheese sandwiches.
Yeah, she said, yes, it is.
Okay.
Cool. We'll have to check it out. Scarlett, put your link in.
My stepson, if I call him that, I don't know. Tony's kid is vegan, and I don't understand the cheese. I'm sorry. They have vegan cheese. Why call it cheese? But
I don't understand vegan at all. So,
well, vegan is no animal products whatsoever. So basically, occasionally, like they can find a normal product that he said he'll eat. Like he could eat Oreos, he feels, but
just add Oreos.
I said a normal product that they could eat. Like, he can eat a carrot, obviously. But like when I was planning the wedding, I had to make sure they didn't put butter or cheese in a dish. So it had to be like olive oil and just vegetables and like pasta or something.
Oh, got it. Hi, Aisha.
Yeah. Hi, Aisha. She makes handmade things. Handmade. Yeah, so
nothing from animals.
Somebody said they went to a vegan restaurant recently and they made pizza, and she goes, I'm not kidding you, it didn't taste like New York pizza, but it was really good, she felt. And she goes, and it was totally worth eating. And I'm not kidding, I'm a total cheese eater. And all that other stuff. Hi, Jessica.
Hey, Jane.
Yeah,
and Jessica.
I honestly, sadly,
Debbie says edibles.
For the things that he makes,
I guess you can make vegan edibles.
He makes them. He does. He makes them. I shouldn't blow his spot, but like he said, if you ever want to make your own, it's legal in New Jersey, people. If you want to make canna, he doesn't make it with butter. He'll make it with coconut oil. And it's like a low heat.
Likes meat.
I used to like vegetarian or vegan meatballs back in the day, but quite frankly, No gelatin for sure. Hi, Teresa.
Hey,
Yarn,
Teresa.
who is Yarn again? In case anybody doesn't know, her name is Teresa. And hi, Jane. Yeah, gelatin's yeah, gelatin can be made from some tricky plant animal matter. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh.
Because if you make like bone broth and you put it in the fridge, it'll gel up.
Mm-hmm.
I
But wouldn't
actually
that be from an animal? So that wouldn't be vegan.
absolutely it's not vegan. I'm saying I think I'm
Okay.
gonna go the
I'm
opposite way.
learning. I'm learning.
I might go 100%. I want to try. I really kind of. I wish I could get to the point where I would just eat sort of carnivore-ish. I think I do better when I don't have
Me
gluten
too. But I
and
can't.
I don't eat sugars. And I feel like it will help me.
Yes, I'm with the Teresa and Jennifer gang. I have to have meat. I'm
I love,
sorry. I could never be vegan. Not that I have anything against it. Vegans are fine. If that you do you, as Johnny would say, you do you, boo. But
absolutely.
I gotta have meat.
Yeah, like Tony's kid has come. Well, sometimes we've made the mistake of getting him vegetarian stuff, and he said, "I can't eat it." Just
Oh,
because it says vegetarian doesn't always
doesn't
mean
mean it is. Okay.
it's vegan. It's vegan.
Jane says she's a carnivore. Carnivore.
I'm a carnivore
I
all the way.
guess if the doctor said you have to eat vegan or you'll die, then I guess I would do it. But
Absolutely, right? What? Imagine being allergic. You could be. Dogs sometimes. They used to say dogs were sensitive to a protein. You had to change them.
right, right, Jennifer. I'd like to know. So, people who are vegan, do you choose to be a vegan because you're against eating animals in a sense that you don't want to harm animals, or because you just choose to eat plant-based
There,
stuff?
there's a few schools of thoughts. Like it is a journey. Some people don't want to eat animals because they don't want to eat cute little animals. Some people feel it's almost like a philosophy of like animals eat vegetables and then it requires we're having so much like population growth that there's less room for vegetables to be grown, and then every time you put an animal in a field and they're like taking away the vegetables so that they can become meat, it's like it's starving the planet of its resources. Some people feel it's like that far into it, like they feel it's political almost, like we need to not eat animals because other than
Right.
create methane and it's polluting, it's like it's a whole thing. But if you live probably near a pig farm that is a big time pig farm, you might agree and not want to eat
Okay.
meat.
She said she chooses it because she chose to be, because of faith and health wise. Okay,
Okay,
that's cool.
yeah, that's
I
cool.
would like to get back to doing keto only because I know I felt better, but it's to make that jump again.
This girl felt a lot better
It's
not eating
so hard. It's so hard.
because when I don't know, my whole insides feel upset, and I think to calm them down, I didn't eat pretzels 2 days this week, so I really wasn't feeling like well.
Right. Well, I had a shrimp po' boy last night.
She did it. Just impacted me not eating pretzels for 2 whole days. Didn't sink in. 2 whole
I know
days.
you haven't crunched in my ears. Yeah, she is. She's in the Tony's downstairs watching TV, I think. So she's in upstairs.
Yeah, I'm in the.
She's in the punish room.
What is this?
Your punish room?
No, this used to be the place where I used to do the auctions from. It's already been butchered. The amount of meat thrown away and well, I'll feed my animals meat that is usually like the throwaway meats, because I'll want no press. I know, right, Teresa? I'll feed them hearts and gizzards and livers and.
Oh, you talk about all my stuff? Watch.
She did a whole makeover in the last couple of days.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah. What is she doing?
I'm putting you back up here.
So
Hold
where
on.
you just
Oh,
moved? You moved the bookcases to the end of the room, correct?
I
Yes.
got rid of the white one. It's my workspace now. And it's clean.
Oh wait, I went away. You
Oh,
big. No, you got big. Turn around the other way. Very small.
oh wait, let me fix you back.
Yeah, you. Wouldn't it be nice if we all just like not be embarrassed and let people come in our houses and like actually not mind some of that stuff?
Wait, no, Jennifer. It's only in here.
It looks
So
good.
the stuff that was in here, I threw in my living room so I can go through it. And it's still kind of there. Oh Lord, let me turn. My phone beeps every time somebody goes somewhere. You know, I got tracking devices on everybody.
I was tracking Tony yesterday because he dropped his car off at the mechanic, and I wanted to see if he walked to Walgreens to get me a Valentine's Day present.
Shame
Yeah,
on you.
truck's not working.
My husband, he
Well,
said,
he didn't. So
his boss asked him, she said, gee, what'd you get your wife for Valentine's Day? He goes, a kiss. She said, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. And he should. He
well,
should.
he ordered me. I think my annual Valentine's Day gift is a heating pad. Sadly, when you get old enough, you would like want a heating pad, and
Mm-hmm.
and we for each other we bought a chocolate mousse cake from Whole Foods, which is when they call it whole paycheck. They're not joking.
Mm-hmm.
The prices in that store
Right.
are like
But I have to tell you, their
except
chantilly cake is worth the $35. It is
it
so
is.
good.
I think it was 38 now, but like it really, or I don't know, maybe it's New Jersey price.
Wait, Teresa, mine too. It's been 42 years, and I think I could count on one hand how many times he's actually on his own. He used to get me cards. Now he don't even do
I
that.
I got a card last year, but I didn't this year. He could have wrote something. He could have wrote me a poem and then just put a heart on it and
Oh,
printed it.
that's nice if he wrote a poem.
He could have. It could have said,
Does he usually?
"Roses are red, violets are blue. I'm so pissed that I haven't
You or
made
you?
it."
No. I'm just kidding. I just thought it rhymed.
Yeah. Well, I got to take
I'm
that.
sorry. I didn't mean.
Take it.
Hey, Ann. Ann says she gets roses. Ooh, flowers.
You get flowers.
I don't know. I'll put roses in there. She
I
just said
was hinting
flowers.
that I like flowers, but honestly, the truth is, there's not really a place to put them since I'm so messy and since we're like I'm packing stuff up.
Ooh, I
How did
got
you get?
20 bucks for Valentine's, and then I exchanged it for 100.
How did that happen?
Do
How,
tell.
how do you exchange a 25?
Explain yourself, Jennifer.
I'll be getting Depends soon. Yeah, well, I think that even if I needed them, he wouldn't get those. But I mean,
I think we all missed how she exchanged it, Debbie.
how do you exchange? Did you exchange it when they weren't looking, and you went in the wallet? How did this work? Is there a safe? You go,
Maybe
oh,
she exchanged it when he wasn't looking. I don't
that's what
know.
I just said. That.
Well, Jennifer, you did better than me. I didn't get $20. But Marie took us out to eat last night.
Well, that's nice.
So I had a shrimp po' boy. And of course, Marie and I got a large, and we didn't realize it was large. So we each ate a half. I brought my half back home to Sean, and she brought her half back home to Thomas. It was like a whole another po' boy.
I used to like. I kind of liked when I used to get. I mean, in a way, I kind of liked getting Amazon gift cards because I'm always ordering from there. It's
Right.
fun.
Jennifer, everybody wants to know your secret.
The secret was he handed her a 20, and she said, "I'm not taking that." And then he handed her, which is a
Oh,
lot.
I don't think that would work for me. He would just take it back and say, oh, well. Hmm.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah,
well.
why do I seem so dark?
You used to, your ring light, I thought you seemed brighter when we first started chatting than now. Did one of your ring lights go off?
I turned my camera light off.
Turn your,
Well, I turned this camera to pink because that's how I used to have it.
well, when you're sitting that close to it, it looks like you're pinker. Oh, that yellowy light, that makes you look green.
Wait, I'm trying to get it back to white. Is that better?
You just need another light in general. But you don't, it doesn't look,
I have 1, 2, 3, 4.
the ring lights are, 4 ring lights are on you?
I have 2 ones up here, and then I have a tiny one, and I got one in my camera, and then I have just a regular lamp here. Oh, I know, Jennifer. That sucks when you got to do that.
Turn the camera light back on.
It is.
Computer light is back on.
Mm-hmm. But not. It's my little camera that I
Maybe
use.
the overhead light is drowning out the front light.
Probably because it's a fluorescent light, but it's always on. I don't know.
Turn it off and see if the other one.
Maybe all the junk that's missing.
What? Oh, the junk used to make it look brighter?
They used to balance out my light. I don't know. But I have darker shelves here. You think that has something to do with it?
Turn the overhead off for a second and see.
Oh God, you wouldn't be able to see anything.
But what about don't you have 2 or 3 ring lights in front of you?
Mm-hmm.
And they're all on?
Yeah, I think I might take one down. The one up here down.
Maybe because you have a light shining on your head and it's drowning.
I know it washes me out.
Hi, Sandra. Miss Sandra's here.
Hey, Mom.
And Heather's here. Hi, Heather.
Hey, Heather. Is that better?
I wasn't looking to see the difference, but you still look. Wait. When you lean forward, it looks good. So it needs to be closer to your face.
Now.
I'll just say so that you don't have to be.
Oh.
Let's all say. I have no light on, but there's a window in front of me.
I know. I have a cute little picture. Let me show y'all. I'll put up here.
Look at that cute little basket. Oh, look how sweet. Oh my gosh. Is that when you first met?
That was our engagement picture.
How cute. Oh my God.
We were babies. We were 19.
That's so funny.
Looking back now, my mama goes, "You got so much makeup on, you look like a clown." I know what she means now. I see it now.
That's so funny.
I found it when I was cleaning, so I hung it. Oh, wait, look, y'all.
Wait, now you look bright because you went close to whatever.
Look, my Dollar Tree pegboard.
That's cute. Oh, what about that thing that said Dawn Southern Finds? Did you make a T-shirt? Hang up your T-shirt or your diamond art or?
I'm gonna hang up. I have that eBay Zone sign that you gave me. I'm gonna put that back up there, and then I'm gonna do something. Well, yeah, I want to finish my diamond art thing, and I'm gonna put that back there. Right. I'm gonna make something and hang it back there. I have that big diamond art that I'm working on.
Yeah, that'll be nice.
But it's not finished. It's half done. It took me a long time.
With your, in my mind, it's cry cut. With your Cricut, you could probably make.
Yeah, I could.
You could probably make a logo.
Well, I can't make the bird logo.
What do you mean? Why not? Jessica's leaving. Bye, Jessica. Thanks for coming.
Bye, Jessica. Thank you. With the Cricut, I have to be able to make it cuttable. And the way Emily did my I'd have to change my logo into a different setting or a different what do you call it? I have to make it like a separate colors to be able to cut separate colors.
Oh,
And it's so many little things that I can't.
like a puzzle. You can't do multicolor things on your.
Right. But it comes out when I try to put it into a thing to make it a SVG file, which is a cut file. It comes out into a million parts. So, you know,
That's almost like doing diamond art. If you have to assemble, it's like a.
yeah. Anne says you can always get a print from your favorite artist. I don't know how to do that, Debbie. I
redigitize.
like my design, but it's like I guess she maybe drew it on a computer program. So
Did you,
each little
do you think
feather,
she had like a little stylus and was painting on a screen?
maybe, yeah. Because let's see.
My mom used to love paint by numbers. Loved paint by numbers, and that was her hobby before she actually had
All
children.
right. Can you see all the extra little colors she has in there?
Yes.
So I can take them and try to put them the same color. And I tried that, but it took forever. And
you could maybe simplify like the turquoise. Show us the design again. Maybe you could just cut out all the little, like the little feather marks. Maybe you could just take those parts off.
I
Not the
tried
main
to make them the same.
color, all like dark blue.
Yeah, yeah. So I guess I could hang my diamond art thing back there, even though it's not finished. It could be a work in progress.
Well, maybe you could just finish it today.
I got to pull stuff at the auction. I got an announcement.
Tell us.
You want to know? So,
Yeah,
Two Hip Chicks will not be back to Deals of the Dawns for the foreseeable future.
Okay.
She's busy helping a friend who is in need at this moment.
Okay.
So she said I won't be back for the foreseeable future. So I don't know what that means, but I have to move on.
Right.
I mean, I would love for her to come back, but so I know Jane and Jamie's on this week, but my new co-host will be Teresa. Yarn again. Yay!
Congratulations. Yeah, change.
Yeah, change does happen. And but I think I need to rename it. I don't know. She didn't say. She just said the foreseeable future.
In my opinion, you could just say Simply Sales or Dawn's Deals with Teresa Yarnigan. I think you should include Dawn Southern Finds and Yarnigan because
right,
people might only know her as Yarnigan, and people might only know you from like searching your names. So I feel like if you should kind of have it on your
right. I didn't want to change the name a lot because I wanted people to still
Deals with Dawn and Teresa
Yarnigan.
or Yarnigan. What do you think, Yarnigan, Teresa? What do you think would be a good? What about the whoever's listening, all 17 people? If you have an idea, type it in. Let's have a contest. The winner can win something.
Yeah, exactly. And I totally understand Dawn's situation. I do. I totally understand.
Featuring Teresa and special guests. Maybe if Teresa doesn't mind being a featured player. Hi, Cajun Roots Johnny. I like Dawn's Deals. She likes Dawn's Deals.
Dawn's Deals with
where is Greg?
Yarnigan, Teresa. Okay, I will. Anne.
Dawn's Deals would work. Johnny agrees.
Hey, Johnny. Dawn's Deals. Okay.
Yep,
with Yarnigan, Teresa, and guest. That's how I used to do it with Two Hip Chicks.
Okay, so that's good.
Yarn and Dawn.
It's always on.
Yeah, it's
Steals.
always going to be
It
on
should
here.
be Dawn Steals.
Yeah.
Yarn again. And hi, Jamie B. How's it going?
I don't know.
No
I
name,
just,
just Dawn Steals.
right.
Live sales every Friday. I think something. I think you should say
No
live
names.
sales.
Okay. Dawn Steals with Yarn Again. That makes sense.
Well,
When I get a laptop, I'm going to sell with Debbie's. Just YouTube names.
I don't even know. Is there more Debbies? Am I crazy? Who am I not? Who am I missing out?
I
There's
think she's
Little Debbie. What other Debbies are there? Because I'm having a senior moment.
Dibble's Delight.
Dibble's Delights. That's cute.
Ooh.
I,
Yeah, but I didn't want to change it a lot because I still want people to associate the two.
I
You know what
agree.
I'm saying?
I agree with Cajun Roots Reseller LLC Johnny that he says not the names because people do try to find your channels by your names, and if they get all confused, it's hard. And then
Right,
they might miss half of it trying to find it.
right. Got it.
Oh, the Deb's wood burning. Okay.
Max and Debbie. No, I think she's
You're right. Jennifer is going through all the Debbies. There's a Deb McDougal and Debbie Brown. I don't know these people. And if I'm saying something because you guys want to catch us, and then we say like,
Deb McDougal. I don't know who that is.
something with the hunt at the end. I'm not going to say it, but I will say it because I don't really care. People in England say that word, the hunt at the end word.
Oh, hey, Kelly K.
Hey, Kelly. And it's almost like calling someone a jerk. You're a jerk.
Right.
I mean, they don't say jerk. They say you're the people
Mm-hmm.
get so upset.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like.
Mm-hmm. So I have all of March open except the 1st. So, Anne, I will send you a date. Johnny, if you would like to sign up for a day. Anybody else? Debbie, Dibble, Debbie, Jamie and Jane. Say that fast. Will be on tomorrow.
I want to see Debbie's face again now that she has her new teeth in and stuff. She never
You
wanted
didn't see Debbie on Johnny's thing with her pretty long hair and
on Johnny's thing.
She's on Johnny's new intro with
She
Let Him Have It.
I'll have to look.
Suzy would be fun, but Suzy doesn't want to sell anymore.
And
I don't know what Suzy would sell because she sent me all kind of crap. No, I mean, I don't mean crap. I mean, I don't mean that. I did ask Jill Mouse, and she told me that she couldn't on Fridays because every other Friday when I was doing it, her husband was. She committed it to her husband or something. She told me she couldn't. But I would love to have her if she would want to be.
I've been sending you all of my interesting things. I was going to
right. Her interesting things.
I was going to use this as a cushion for something in your box, and I was wondering what she'd think with this.
I have some of her crap. I mean, some of her beautiful things in my booth.
To sell? Really? You put in the booth? Mm-hmm. That's cool.
That is allowable, isn't it?
I sent you a blue one of these. What?
That is allowable, right?
Oh, yeah. I found the other two that were in the set, and I'm like thinking, maybe I'll keep one or two.
I got me a Suzy box going on my desk. Y'all want to see what's in it?
I think I have 3 boxes going at this point. Hey, look, Gino.
It's just a little because she says she doesn't want to have a lot of stuff. Hey, Gino. So I have this mug that says
stuff that
I wish you lived next door.
Oh, thank you. I love that. Hey, Myra.
Hey, Myra. I'm just sharing some things that's in my Suzy box.
I don't know if I'm going to live in.
And then this next thing I sent Suzy is I'm sorry for the first one I sent her. I sent her one that says Mr. and Mr.
with my wedding year. And I said, I'm still going to hang it on the tree. And I mean,
Anyway, so this one says 2021 Mr. and Mrs. I'm so sorry.
I know my husband is.
Oh, and I got my renewal for my occupational license in there. This little thing that you told me you wanted.
A million years ago. That was from like almost the year of Ida. So that's like
A new tape measure.
Okay, I have tape measures everywhere I am. Oh, how cute!
Look at all my ring lights. You see them?
Yeah.
So it's just an ongoing Suzy box.
Well, I have a couple I have at least 2 more that I'm almost ready to. I'm looking for little things to put in the crevices so that it weighs a lot more than it looks like it would weigh. Oh my God, when I stuffed the first few ones with just jewelry, they were so heavy.
I know. Garrett's like, damn, what's in here? What is Suzy sending you?
Bricks. I'm sending you bricks. Yeah.
It's so fun opening them. And it's exciting.
I'm glad it is, because I was thinking, she's probably thinking like, what the hell is she putting in here? I should just put something really off, like in there, like I can't say what I could put in, but like, so that when you do open it, you'll be like, oh, what is this? I Victoria's Secret clothes, I think, in a bag, and I'm not going to be selling them. If you want to sell them, I should send them to you. I donated
sold clothes in so long.
Like a cucumber thing? Yeah, nah. Maybe. No, I wouldn't. But
a cucumber? A cute Mara. Oh, I'm getting hot.
I mean, I was thinking like a thong from Victoria's Secret or something. Something weird. See, like, I don't know if what house I'm gonna get so far. See, the house we were gonna buy fell through, for those of you who haven't been coming regular, and it was such a large house. It had rooms for me to have like a nice kind of officey room, and I need a messy room. I need to have like storage. I need to have a place to do art or craft, and then I need like a broadcasty officey room. If I'm going to do this, just someplace that like that. And so how many rooms is that for me? 3. And then Tony needs an office, and he needs a music room. So that's like, we can't 5 rooms dedicated to just us being us. We need a living room and a bedroom too. So we're going to have to buy a mansion. And
well, I've taken over every room in the house for reselling. And I'm just so frustrated with eBay right now that I'm thinking of just saying screw it, but I know I can't.
Do you think that they give beginners a little boost sometimes? And because when I said I'm going to start up my eBay again, and then I sold something right away, and then nothing again. Like,
I think they listen to you. So eBay, I'm going to quit if you don't sell my stuff.
Well, if they do. Well, your broadcast and crafty and or resale room could be one room. Yes, it could, but I'm so messy when I craft stuff. Like, I definitely need a table that I can just like throw stuff off, but I want to like bead some necklaces or like, I want to be able to do. I have not one surface that I can do like a diamond art on right now, because I used to do some stuff, like I used to make earrings while I was watching TV on my coffee table, but I have dogs that will come by and go, and then like half the beads would be in their mouth.
Right.
So
Jane,
I'm a bad trainer.
Well, no, I don't think it's that. Just they like to pick up shit,
See, so Jane is saying Etsy's been bad. I keep telling you.
And I guess I started on eBay, so that's easy for me. And it's like, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. So I tend to forget I have one thing on Etsy. So I tend to forget. And then they sent me a thing. Wow, you had 3 views this month. Like, yay. But I sold something to Macari. Didn't know I sold it. So I had to apologize to the lady. I sent it out because it was one of those little angels.
Mm-hmm.
And I had sold one like the week before like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought it was the same one. But anyway,
Well,
and I guess I don't know if they're easy. You know why? Let me tell you why. I don't pre-pack my stuff. So if I say pack up this bag of stuff, I'm going to weigh it and I'll add 2 pounds to cover the box and the stuff. But with glass, it's so hard. And to get, so if it's a pound off with Macari, they want you to cancel the order, have the person rebuy it, and then do the shipping.
and then they probably won't, I feel. Because
Exactly. If I got
once
to
they
do all
start
that,
making,
then I'm not going to sell it. But then if I add an extra pound to it, then the shipping is so freaking high. So that's why I'm thinking about just giving up my beloved glass. I can't
I,
believe I just
I
said that.
I have to ask a question to Jane. She says she wants to create a presence online. Are you Living Skies Vintage in on every platform? Because I wonder about that. Like, should you be like Living Skies Vintage on Etsy and then on eBay be like Jane's Finds or something, something completely different? Because sometimes I feel like that might be inclusive. That it might be better. I don't know what's better. I guess if somebody really likes you and they look across the boards, that's fine. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But I had different, like I'm different on almost every social media.
Mm-hmm. Now, Posh, I could deal with their 5 pound thing. Can
She's
I do a Mara box?
Myra still has,
Mara's like, can you make me a Mara box?
she still,
Wait, Chris sent me an email. Chris, you here?
I'm trying to finish. Myra, she still has her two booths at the
Mm-hmm.
store. So like because she's
Yeah.
in an antique mall, she still will sell glass. She's just not going to sell it.
Yeah, I'm thinking about giving it up on an eBay base,
Yeah.
but you have to have kind of a niche, I think, with eBay because the more you sell of something, the more you sell that. I feel.
Can we do like I'd say you need something that's easy to list and you could just get multiples like spark plugs and then just sell that.
Right. I understand what you're saying. I
Just
understand.
like that might be great if you could do something like that. I don't know. I love the unique weird things. That's what I would buy because I'm tired of just like all the like I used to sell a lot of I want to say like I used to sell good jewelry, but I also had a bunch of not necessarily as good jewelry like what do they call it? Like, costume. And then some inexpensive costume. I had expensive. Hi Robin.
Hey,
And,
Robin.
but like, after a while I felt once Timu came out and once they started doing like mass sales on other places, I'll say, it was like even what I paid $4 for, which I thought I could then flip for 8, like no. Now it's
Mm-hmm.
like now you can get it for 250. You're not going to buy it from me.
Right, right.
Yeah, fashion jewelry.
I gave Chris permission to break glass.
Hi Chris.
Hey,
Hi.
Glenn. He sent me a thing and he's asked me if I wanted to purchase some glass from him. He found it in a storage unit. So I asked him to send me pictures and he said it's a lot of
Yeah.
clear glass. I said, well, go ahead, break away. Because I'm not doing a lot of clear glass anymore because it doesn't sell in the booth.
I don't.
And it's very hard to photograph clear glass that it looks good for
Oh.
pictures for online.
Jamie's asking if anybody has something they want from Canada specifically, like a dozen chocolate bars from Canada, maybe. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Oh my God, that Cadbury bar that
Maybe
my daughter bought from Jamie. Oh my God.
was that she did that like on a live sale, a chocolate
Hmm.
bar. That's cool.
Oh my God, it was a Cadbury. I don't remember Cadbury here tasting that good. Is it a different formula for here and there?
I'm going to tell Cajun just said it's hard to describe clear glass. It usually has no brains. Like I've found just by having like vases that I've collected, I found out that one was vintage and even Even if it's like Indiana glass or I forgot the other name with an H, they're still not. They're
Jane said they got better cows.
maybe, and then you find out it was like manufactured in England or something.
Yeah,
But
it is hard to tell clear glass.
it is.
I mean, I can tell the difference between pressed glass and glass
I can
because you
almost
have
tell.
that seam in it, and but I mean, some of it is good, like that
I'm starting to be able to know how much
chivalry.
I have one.
I forget who makes it again, but the chivalry stuff, I can sell that stuff. Um,
Opal. Now, I hear they have really good cows in Pennsylvania. I'm just saying. And
mm.
I
Is
mean,
that why you're moving there?
we're still planning to move. Tomorrow we're going to virtually see 4 houses.
Come here, baby. Come here.
I'm just saying, maybe you have to appeal to people being like bored and hungry. I'm sorry, bored. Sorry, no, I didn't mean that you're boring. I just mean like people are watching an auction because they have a few minutes. Come on, a few minutes. Come on, people have a few minutes to like.
Did my bestie
They
say I
want
was boring?
no. I
No.
mean, people are bored, so they watch YouTube. So I just mean they. Sometimes they want to see us, I think, and then some people are like, "What are they? What
Everybody,
are
good
those two old
morning.
fogies talking
Good
about?"
morning, everybody. Marie was supposed to take her to get groomed today, and she
And
did.
what goes along with being bored? Coffee and candy, right? So
That's right.
have a few have something to eat. Maybe some people's
Oh, wait. I got to take this call. It's from my mama's thing.
mama's thing. Mama, you getting a thing? I hope the thing is a good thing and not a bad thing. So I'm gonna say, because things could be all sorts of things. Well, I'm doing my good deed for the day, and hopefully I won't. I don't want to say anything. One time I was doing a good deed and I got into a little traffic thing. Anyway, um, I'm going to be driving around a lot today, I think. We had a snowstorm the other day. Who had that snowstorm? That was it was on Tuesday, I believe. I think it was Tuesday because we were supposed to see some houses on Tuesday and it got canceled. It was bad. Well, I'm excited about seeing the 4 houses we're going to see virtually, and if we like any of them, we'll go see them in real life. In real life, Ugh. One of the houses. Hey, spirit junkie. How's it going? So who had snow the other day? Debbie, we can put a 3 in the channel. How exciting. It is exciting. I was so interested. I really, they say don't get emotionally involved in the house because you might not get it. And it's really true. After that, the house I was really excited about living in, I was excited about the area. I was excited about the house. And then it had so much termite damage. That was, it was a no-go. But I'm still kind of comparing the houses to that. And a lot of them, I think I could live in it, but I won't want to live in it. And there's a difference, but saying it's okay. It's okay. What I'm really going by for the most part is kind of like I want a nice kitchen to cook. I want enough cupboards to put my stuff and a counters to cook
I'm
on
sorry. They would just let me know what time she's got to be there
for her thing.
for her thing for her back. Yeah.
Okay. It looks loosey goosey today.
Hey,
What
spirit junkie.
what looks loosey goosey? The weather? I don't understand. Oh, wait until you love it. Yeah, I feel like that. There was one house I got very excited about, and it's an old. It's from 1820, and it's an old farmhouse, and they actually just built a little barn outside, and it's a tiny barn. I mean, it could be like you could drive a car through it, so it could be like
Mm-hmm.
a carport. But they have horses, so they were putting. I honestly, it looked. They showed a picture from inside, and you could see the sky through the board. So they didn't really do much to insulate it. And don't horses get cold? I I don't know.
Sometimes they put a
I mean, I see them wearing
A
blankets,
blanket on them?
but this barn did not look. I mean, it looked like it would protect them from snow, but not really from cold weather. And
Mm-hmm.
I know that this is going to sound really silly. Did I say it before? But Tony's interested in getting a pygmy goat. And then if you get one, you're supposed to get two because they need
So what's a
company.
pygmy goat?
It's like a dwarf goat.
Oh,
They're
okay.
they grow to be about 50 pounds at the most, 40, 50 pounds. So it'd be like between my two, they'd be like the size of my dogs.
Oh,
So
I love a metal roof when it rains, Debbie.
wouldn't it be nice if the dogs got along with goats? I'm scared Roxy would eat one. She's mean. But pygmy goats,
I don't think I don't see Roxy
she's
as
I
mean as you
I've
say
seen
she
her.
is.
I've
She
seen her.
just licked me to death.
I saw her jump in this in up and catch a bird in her mouth, and I've seen her catch rabbits. She's I'm saying it's natural. It's a natural instinct, but she has a hunting instinct. Norton has a dog. He's like he's just he's doing. He sometimes barks at if he sees a deer. He'll go, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa," but like he won't run after it. Pygmy
That's
goats might chew on the lawn, and they also you can milk them and make like that soap, or you could just use the milk and make
okay.
cheese, or I don't
I'm
know.
with Jennifer. Get the fainting goats. I think they're
We
so
we could put them in. We could put that milk. If we could have goat milk in our coffee instead of cow milk, that would.
ew. That just
What,
doesn't sound good.
dude? I'll call you. Cow milk is gross when you think of it too. They're milking it a mammal. What's the difference? What mammal it is, really? I mean, I'm not saying really
Well,
because we don't
I guess I'm
want.
going by goat cheese. Goat cheese is like so tangy and
Yeah, but
ugh.
it's always fat. You're gonna find out fat is made from goats. Watch. You have no ambition. I don't want to be a farmer, but two animals isn't really farming. I don't feel.
I always wanted to have a farm. Not
Actually,
anymore. I'm
Jennifer,
too old.
I have milked a goat, so I know what it's like. I've done it.
I know, right?
I've done
That
it.
could be a whole segment. She could make a whole YouTube channel on that.
I'm farm.
Suzy, from her first experience to
I,
when she gets really experienced.
look, I grew up in the Bronx, and I lived in an apartment my whole entire life until I was like 40. Okay, so when I was a little girl, somebody had a private house down the street, and they used to let chickens run around their property, and I thought that was the coolest thing ever. And I used to beg my mom, let's go see the chickens. Let's go see the chickens. And I once,
Scarlett said, I milked a goat and I liked it.
I think like it would be fine to do it 90% of the time, but when it's like raining or snowing, it probably wouldn't be so much fun.
Right.
I don't want a pig. I mean, pigs are cute. They're really cute, but like we both,
And then she'll add chickens and then
we,
they'll add,
we agree
yeah.
pigs can smell really lousy. So can cows. I wonder if goats smells bad. They always say like if you read about the pygmy goats or the dwarf goats, they say they're the perfect starter farm at animals.
It's going to be Suzy and Tony's farm.
I would
Well,
love to let chickens run around, but honestly, if a fox would eat my
wait.
chickens or my dog,
Before you say you're going to farm, go look at Matt Matthews'
I
video.
watch it.
He is so hilarious. Do y'all
In his
hashtag Matt Matthews? You are the best.
He's
I mean, he starts his videos. Get up. We got to take care of the farm. But he's so flippin' funny. And he gets so attached to his chickens. And one of them died. And he was so devastated. So now he wears chicken.
People sent him a lot of chicken.
Like, he does his farming in his robe. But it is so funny.
He looks like he's wearing like muck boots, a robe.
Bye, Simply Vigo.
Bye.
I'm going to check out your channel. Thanks for coming.
It's on my channel next time. Subscribe to me.
Yes. Subscribe to Suzy. It's on her channel next week.
Oh, someone put my thing. It's probably
Spirit Junkie says she'll go to the meat market or to the zoo if she wants to be with animals.
I love animals.
Oh my god.
I joked around with Tony and he's like, what do you want to do? I said, I want to do something country, like have fun with goats. And he's like, And he's plugging in on the internet. Have fun with goats. He goes, then we saw goat yoga. And, and he's like, he goes, I'm sorry, there's just no place where it says have fun. Yeah, someone drop my link, please.
Suzy Woozy, what's your channel name?
It's just
Suzy,
Suzy.
type something in the chat and she can follow you.
Wait, I'm on the wrong live. Is this here? 1 sec. I will. Wait. I'll tell you. I put hi, and now I'm.
All right. So you're blue, so you can click on her name and go to channel.
Please, I'd appreciate it if you all would subscribe to me. If you don't have to.
Yo, my subscription count was going up, and then it stopped. I'm at 456. I'm getting to 500, y'all. I'm getting to it. Jennifer, put your link.
I was doing better.
Jennifer is the best, y'all.
Thank you. Jennifer.
Bye. Have a good day.
Bye.
We've had some subjects today.
Yeah, well, we'll see. There's other houses that barely have yards that we've liked, and whereas I feel on another level it would be a lot easier for us as we get older to maintain no property. Just have a little yard, like what I have now. We don't really want to deal with it. So
well, thank you, Spirit Junkie. She dropped your link too.
Oh, thank you.
Bye, Teresa. See you tomorrow.
Yeah, thank you for everybody for trying.
I know, right? Spirit Junkie, we should have known Jennifer was
on
it.
Take care, Teresa. Enjoy your time. Yeah, I have to take 2 people shopping today. Tony's truck's in the shop. We're worried because he has a very weird truck. It didn't start the other day. But the radio went on and the windshield wipers worked. We think it's I know what I think it could be, but I'm no mechanic. It could be the starter or a fuse. Alternator. No, it's probably the starter or the fuse.
You know who one is, Jennifer. I don't know who the other person is.
Well, I have to take Tony and I have to take my friend, who I'm not going to say who my friend is, but Jennifer knows who my friend is. He moved. He got a new apartment.
That's nice. That's
he's not happy about it, but he can hear his neighbors talk, watch television, and other things that you shouldn't be able to hear.
Ooh.
Friday night, he said, yep, I heard him.
Yeah.
I'm like,
anybody want to throw a milkshake at Jennifer? There's her link.
So what do you do when you can hear your neighbors like get drunk loud, play guitar, and then actually do the deed, the big deed? What are you supposed to do? You're supposed to say, hey, was it good for you? Because it was not really good for me.
Right. Okay, Jamie. I don't know. And there is
how would you handle
Jennifer's Etsy store. Check it out.
I would say to them, look, like I understand you have to live, but just so you know, I could hear everything you do.
Right.
And everything you did on Friday, just so you know, I'm no pervert listening by the wall. I'm sitting in my chair halfway.
You can't help it. Across the room. Right.
Yeah,
right.
And I could hear it. So
I usually get that like in a hotel.
Yeah.
That was that one time, and I was like,
Red Roof.
I looked at Garrett, he looked at me, and all we could do was laugh because it lasted a really long time.
It does make you sound pervy. That's what he said. He goes, it's gonna. Do you know that I was staying at it's
an apartment, Jane.
A really empty Red Roof Inn, really empty, and they had to put the 2 guests back to back. So like these 2 people came in to do that, and they were doing that for hours, and then like I think they were doing it on purpose. They were making a headboard slap against the wall, and I'm like, we're like, I was with a boyfriend at the time, and we were looking at each other, and we're like, really? You have to be that loud? Do it sideways. I don't know. Go on the floor. It was horrible. I mean, we tried to make it known like we were on the other side of the wall. But
right.
And then it got louder, really.
I know, Jennifer. I'm sorry.
Mm.
So, Chris, did you break that glass yet? Compete with your neighbors.
I really think, like, I'm just going to say people of a certain age, I don't think anybody should. Ugh.
Hey, Bells. Bells came for a visit.
Bella.
Bella, come on. Bella. Come see, Belle. Say hello.
I put the gate up so the dogs couldn't come up.
Hello.
Hey, Bella, pretty Bella.
No, Sean came in the room, so she's running from Sean. I just came from the bathroom.
Thank you. And what did you do in the bathroom? Don't tell us.
No, when he comes out, Bella comes, because he usually tells Bella to get down. Like she's usually right on top of me, so he's like, "Get down."
He's very
So
honest.
she runs. It just makes her run to me more. I don't have anything to eat up here, so go before I call Sean back. Bella, you heavy. Bella.
Bella, you're heavy.
She's like 80 pounds.
So.
I know, right? We all heard that he came from the bathroom. Hello. Hello, my baby.
I think her ears look like ponytails.
I know. And they're wet because she was sniffing the ground and the yard is wet. All right, lay down. Good girl. I know. Don't start with me, Bella.
Is Cheryl here?
Cheryl. I don't know.
Oh, who is Cheryl? That I don't realize the name is Cheryl.
Oh, I think the Vigo.
Okay.
Yeah. I think, is that her name? Cheryl? They never put the toilet seat down, Scarlett, ever.
Well, no comment about
it's just me and Marie, and then 3 men. Well, sometimes 4 men. Oh, it's Shelly. Her name is Shelly.
No comment about toilets, but men, like, I think maybe they need glasses or they're just in their own world. But Cheryl Bajan Gem.
She must be lurking.
There she goes.
Hey, Cheryl.
So Cheryl, where do you live? I know I asked you once before. Can you type in the town if you don't mind, or at least a neighboring town?
I thought she lives in the Poconos.
She lives in the Poconos, but the
Poconos
are big, and we're looking at 2 places, and I'm wondering if we're going to be close to her.
Oh, okay.
One's near Honesdale, and I don't really want to say, and another one is Hawley. Anyway, so far.
Oh,
but I mean, sometimes even they'll say like the next town is called. In Pennsylvania, you know, it could say like,
I get plenty of kisses.
Twig in the road, Pennsylvania. You know what I mean? Like anything that they see, they name it. So,
oh, Suzy, I have to tell you, and I'm not trying to change the subject. Jennifer got a way better blue box than you did.
Oh, everybody in the universe. I swear I got the 2 worst ones ever, and I had to pay for one. I only ordered one. I fought it. With my credit card company because I said I only ordered one, and they sent me 2, and they charged me for 2. And finally, at first they sided with them, and then they did it again, and it worked out that they gave me home sales about an hour. Okay. I don't think the area is ugly. I think it's pretty. I hate to say it's weird, but I wanted to be more near like those Amish people because they have the Amish flea markets and the Amish markets where you could buy their food like right away. And I wanted to support
Sean,
very small farmers. Where did I go?
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to hit that. I meant to hit my
mute. Okay. I like the idea of supporting like a local farm if I can. I mean, if the prices aren't like 20 times the price of a store. But there's like a back where we were gonna buy the house, there was a flea market every Wednesday, and I think they do it on Saturday. And they have fruit and vegetable auctions and food stands and just stuff, stuff I'll probably buy and don't need. You got a Tiffany ring? Yeah. Wow. Tiffany rings could be worth a lot of money. My friend my friend saw somebody list a Tiffany ring on Posh, and she bought it. She got it for like $25, but it was worth about 100. I'm gonna have to look. If Ohio has a huge Amish population, I mean, I'm not saying there's no like. They usually have farmers
Hey,
markets, but
Cameron.
I specifically, hi Cameron. I enjoyed the idea of like we went to the center of town, and then a few times you'd hear the clip clap, and like the Amish people would be driving their horses and buggies through.
So maybe it was Salpata. Salpata.
I love Silpata stuff. Love it. I had quite a little collection going. I don't know. I probably.
Well, y'all need to check out Jennifer's video on that.
Okay.
Y'all, Jennifer, put your link for that video.
Put the link of the
If I dumped all
video.
that jewelry on a table like Jennifer does and tries to
Wow.
pull it apart as I was doing a video, I would freak.
I gave you I gave you some of the stuff I got when I ordered that reseller box from Nikki. I sent more than half. I sent you almost all of that box I got from her because I was just saying, John deserves some stuff.
Stop. Lay down. Good girl. Give me a bag of that food, and I'll just give it to Mom on here.
Precious too.
Yeah.
Yep. Just get a new bag.
It has some really lovely styles, and I used to think it was out of business, but apparently they're still operating. I just looked down on the floor and I find Julie. This is so sad.
How's it going, Cameron? Hadn't seen you in a while.
Oh, I think these were Monet.
Oh, those are. I like Monet.
Do you know what these are? That's starfish.
Yeah. No.
Sand dollars.
Yes. Did you notice if it helped, Jennifer?
This was originally when I got my first Goodwill box. This was a Monet sand dollar earring was in it. Like the first box it was such a tease because they had some cute things in it. And then I swear the last 3 boxes I bought were such bust boxes that yeah. I mean I'm not gonna say I'll never do that again. I will. Because I know myself. I don't think I'll go through life without, but I'm going to wait till I have my new house. I might just be sending these off to somebody.
Relax yourself.
Yeah, I bought these little cups.
Sit.
When I went to Chris and Glenn's little Black Friday deals. It was a whole box of these for like $2. I don't care if they're Christmas. So Sean brings me one of these. Precious has to eat this soft dog food, this crappy dog food. And she won't eat unless I'm holding whatever she's eating.
I think that would be a good idea. You could hold up, you could say, like, black it out and say, look what I got in a Goodwill box. Is it me? And then, but don't show it. So you make people tune into the video.
Right. Yeah. Do a show. Who does? Jane, you did that a bunch. Like, I think it was Jane. Jane, is it you that did sharks introducing your video that was coming up? Somebody did that.
Somebody who does crafting, who is about to do a wreath, said, I'm doing a sunflower wreath, and I'll show you step by step how to make it. And like, it was a very quick video.
Right.
Got like thousands of views.
Before I leave today, Jennifer, I'll set up a playlist and I'll let you run while I'm not here. That way you can get some watch hours.
I swear, if you put up like 5 or 10 second teasers, people will look at it. If you have anything over 20 seconds, people just watch the first 20 seconds. That's what they said. But like quick little.
Do some shorts with your little puppies, Jennifer.
I agree.
And I know I need to do more shorts. You know, like my count went up from like probably like maybe 10 to 20 on all of a sudden in like a week or two. And then now it stopped again. So I might do a short. My poor little baby eating with her no teeth. Oh, really? Wow.
My biggest short was um my grand cat. He stuck his foot under the door and
Uh-huh.
he pulled the drop cloth into the room, and like that one got thousands.
Right.
And I was like, really? Huh?
I know, it's funny, right?
Thousands.
No, you're not, Jennifer. Stop it. Maybe do a video like how to repair or upcycle a piece of jewelry that you got in a jar. That might, I would think that's interesting.
I
Like I got this piece, it was broken. Let me show you what I'm gonna do.
Hi Deborah.
Hey, Deborah.
There's another Deborah.
Deborah, you want to sign up again? I got March open except for the first.
You have 100,000 on one? Dang.
Wow. But Debbie, you got those cute little geese and stuff.
How is it living near the water? Do you get a lot of flooding on your property? I was always so concerned when I look at a property and it has a stream or something in the back. Unless
How'd
there's
that do, Jane?
How do you do with that?
I know, I'd be afraid that it would. Is it like a little river
But
or a
it's
creek?
so beautiful. It's so beautiful to be there. It's so calming to see water. I would think it's like a bonus, but every time it rains over here, the roads get flooded, and my backyard gets a little flooded. What does it say? Like, because it was cleaning at the time. One piece of good advice. That's true. You can't always erase it.
Oh, she said sometimes the yard, not the whole, not up to the house.
All right, I'm going to say that's good.
Oh, yeah, when they put that clickbait, Spirit Junkie, I know. I don't like the clickbait.
Yeah, somebody said the other day, this is my last video. And I'm like, no, it wasn't. And,
And it's probably like, this is my last video doing such and such and such.
Right. It was my last video.
Yeah, I don't like clickbait where you think it's one thing and it's something else.
I have an ultrasonic cleaner and I forgot to take the jewelry out, and I should have done a video on what it looks like 5 years later. When the water dries up.
Right. Yeah.
Oh my. And then I should have tried to re-clean it and see if it would come clean. Oh man.
Chris, all the floods affect me. It gets, we had to raise our house. So now it only gets up to about the second step. But before it used to almost get in my door. Oh, Jennifer, you do great, hon. And even if you did a video showing, you don't have to show your face or anything, I mean, don't do it live. Make a video like you're doing. Like, this is how I upcycle a piece of jewelry that I got that was broken, or how I fix it.
One of the first videos I ever watched on YouTube was somebody opening one of those boxes and watching what they got in the box. And she would ask for comments. Like, she'd say, what did you like the best? And blah, blah, blah. And just to get people, like, you get more interaction if people comment. So.
Well, Jennifer, why don't you do the ultrasonic thing? Because I'd like to see that. Right. Just tape yourself doing it. And then you can edit and take out the parts you don't like.
She is pretty. I don't know. She's worried.
Right. Well, I know, Debbie, she does. But if she doesn't want to.
Yeah, I know people don't want to sometimes. Like, I get it. I'm surprised that I'm okay with sitting here and letting myself be live. I'm surprised because I'm not.
I know. I'll look at my first video and my video now, and I'm thinking, oh Lord, I could just laugh. But I was watching some videos the other, like when I pull up my channel from my like to view my channel, all my old videos came up, and I was like, oh my God.
Well, now
And
I'm
I
bigger.
look so depressed and sad. And
Well, I'm bigger now than I was when I YouTube. That's for sure. Hi, Constance.
hey, Constant, you got it. It's right, Jennifer. You do great.
Yeah, she's good, and people know you, Jennifer. So you have a lot of friends.
Right. I mean, you're all over.
Yeah, I know. Like sometimes when I see the difference, I think it's like disappointing, and I'm like, oh, I like the way I look there. I like somewhere in the middle. I don't like being too skinny or too big, but like I never can land. It's like I either am on gaining or losing or
Hey,
gaining.
Purple.
Hey, purple.
I think y'all should, Debbie.
Oh, she said hi, Dawn. And then hi, Suzy. DG.
I think y'all should.
What?
Jennifer and Double do
So who's gonna try?
who's gonna try what?
I was gonna say that oil that people are talking about, and I forgot the name of it already.
Castor oil.
Castor oil, but it has to be purified and in an amber bottle. Not to eat. You put it on your You put it.
I don't put anything on my face. All I use is Dove soap. That's the most I can conjure up for myself.
I used to put a lot of. Not a lot. I know. I never. I used to put makeup on. I hardly ever wear it, and I'm very. I'm very concerned now. I never was, but because I've heard about like putting stuff on your skin might or might not cross into your body, but I don't like fragrances. I don't really like the way some stuff feels on my face. Like if I can have a quick absorbing moisturizer, I would wear it, but it's rare that I find one I really love.
You want this?
You
want it? You don't?
I don't do much on my face either. But I don't know. I used to use I still use it. Micellar water. Micellar. Anyway, it's a kind of water that you clean your face with. I put it on a cotton pad.
Oh, you think so, Debbie?
I like that. Super moisturizing. My mom used to use oil of Olay every single day. And I would need the fragrance free. I hate the smell of it.
I know. I used to take, like I said, I used to take surveys from my patients when I did home health. Beautiful skin.
Pond.
They would either use Noxzema, just plain Noxzema, Pond's, or olive Olay. None of this fancy crap.
Well,
those were the three answers I always got.
I like Aveeno and Neutrogena, and I don't really think that they're fancy, but they're a little more fancy. I mean, they cost a little more than Pond's.
I guess those are the older brand things,
right? The fragrance free, like Aveeno. If you put Aveeno on your hands, it absorbs right away. I love
Pond's is a bomb.
And Neutrogena fragrance free is really good too. I haven't bought any in quite a while. So
Constance says Vaseline too.
Some people don't. Okay. The guy who invented Vaseline used to actually eat it, which is weird. Ooh. But it's a distillate of petroleum, and there's something in the petroleum manufacturing thing. So some people are anti-Vaseline. Whenever I've gone to the dermatologist and they've cut like sliced off something, the doctors actually told me, put Vaseline on your skin. It can't be that bad. You know what I mean? Like it has to be okay.
Yeah. I use Dove soap. That's all I've ever used. And that's still what I use.
Oh, wow.
Sometimes I fall asleep with my makeup on.
Jane, my husband, uses Ivory. He only uses Ivory soap. I haven't either, but the guy who invented it, if you read the history of it, he supposedly ate. And
my aunt used to think Vaseline cured a broken arm. Everything you had, put Vaseline on it.
That's
except if she got ant bites, she would put toothpaste on it and swore by it. It was the man who invented it, she said.
He used to eat it.
But yeah, toothpaste on ant bites. That's what she used to do. Couldn't be the gel. It had to be toothpaste, and it would stop it from what do you call it? Blistering up.
Interesting.
I'm not a doctor. I'm not advising anybody to do that. I'm just
Me
telling
too.
you.
Yeah. I mean, just because I said like I've used Neutrogena and Aveeno,
Right.
they are popular brands sold in almost every drugstore. But you do you, because check with your doctor if you can handle anything. I'm not going to be responsible
Right.
for your issues.
Right. Now, growing up, Noxzema was kept in the refrigerator, and I used it for sunburn because I was always sunburned, like to like second degree and worse. It was bad.
I occasionally, like, I've always heard that if
Glenn says, but toothpaste for caterpillar spins, tooth stings. I was just thinking last night. Marie left. She dropped one of her eyelashes on the ground, some fake eyelashes, and it reminded me of one of those black caterpillars. And we used to have those all over here. And I haven't seen one of those. Watch, I'm gonna find one and it's gonna sting me. I haven't seen one of those in years. I just don't remember the last time I saw one of those. But that stupid eyelash reminded me of a cat. They were like so big. It
I went
reminded
to,
me of those Beetlebug cars that they put the eyelashes on.
anyway, I was going to go back to home remedies. I did see a video once, and this woman was talking, and like her eyelash was like starting to lift up from her eye, and I thought, remind me to never wear eyelashes again. But that's not what I was going to say. Did anybody ever put ammonia on a bee sting? That's what I was told sometimes.
Oh, my aunt would also use bleach. She didn't use ammonia, but she used bleach.
I put vinegar on mosquito bites, and it takes the sting away for about for a minute, but not for the whole.
They say you could put, like old wives' tales, vinegar on sunburn.
I heard that if you get a sunburn and you can tolerate aspirin, to take some aspirin, but I don't know. That actually it helps the capillaries like loosen up. It brings more blood to that. Use soap and water. Well, yeah, I believe that if you're outside and touching grass or bushes or lawn debris, you should wash your hands very carefully. I feel, because you don't know. Even mulch, like wear gloves when you distribute it, because there could be like ground up poison ivy.
Yeah, but I think my grandmother used to take a towel with cold water and pour vinegar in it, and then on sunburn.
We used to put Noxzema on our sunburn.
Well, that's what I said. I kept it in the refrigerator.
Oh, wow.
That's how, I'd go lay out with baby oil and then wonder why I got sunburn.
We put iodine
in
baby oil, and we thought it made us look more tan. I didn't invent that. I had a friend who said, do this and you'll look way more tan. And I did it. But all I'm doing is like increasing.
I heard that works too, Constance. That's really a thing. That if you pee on
jellyfish. I heard it. There's something about the like acids in your pee make it feel better.
They also say that works for athlete's feet.
Athlete's foot. Pee on your feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
They say stay in the shower and pee on your feet. I don't know. I've never done it.
I would say pee on your feet and then take the shower.
Right?
That's me. Wash it off. Anyway.
Iodine and baby oil. Dyeing your skin. Yep. I never tried that, but I went to my cousin's in Pensacola, and she was like, I have never, ever been lay on the beach kind of person. I just don't like the sand. I don't like where it goes. I just don't like it. So
vinegar.
I got so sunburned here. It was horrible. And then my mom used to make these purses, these blue jean purses, and it had a oval wooden bottom purse. Oh. And she would tack these, those tacks all around. It was the cutest thing. And I bent over, and the bottom of the purse pushed all the skin off of the sunburn. I was devastated. It was so bad. And then she went out again the next day. And then I got sunburn on the raw skin. I was so miserable, y'all.
We had sunscreen back in the day, but it was always like 4. And I'm
Yeah,
like
I
that's.
never used that, but
I remember they had 4 and 8. My doctor says put 4. You know, she said buy as high of a SPF as you can because by the next year in your cupboard, it's half the
uh-huh.
value. So if you have like a 45, it's like a 22 the next year. So just so you know, if you have old
Right.
suntan lotion, it isn't as good as it used to be.
Right. Oh, Jennifer, the Mercure comb, the red one. My mom used to keep the red one.
We,
Oh
we,
God. I
we
know, right, Donna?
What's the stuff they use in surgicals? Like the red stuff.
Iodine.
Okay. Tony has some of that in the cupboard.
Jane said you mix it with baby oil to stain your skin.
I guess
I
that's
know. Where's G? I used to put lemon juice in my hair to try to make it lighten.
what about all those people that are I can't imagine spray tan. It's probably like not healthy for you. That stuff smells funny. I feel. Habiclan surgery.
Yeah, that's the pink stuff. They make you bathe in that. Like they told me, like when I had my brain surgery, they said bathe the night before and the morning of in
They
that.
they actually were telling me certain like to start at the top and then work my way down. Like with like they don't even want shower water to. Well, I
But
mean, you have
betadine, that's
that.
the brown stuff. You'd be brown or
Beta,
yellow by the
I
time you
think
wash.
betadine is what he has in the cupboard.
Oh, okay.
There's a kind of antiseptic.
It's probably Hibiclens. Is
So
it pink?
yeah, probably that
Yeah,
stuff. That I mean, I've had a couple surgeries where they told me to do that.
yeah.
One of
And
the
they'll tell you start at the neck and don't put it on your lady parts. I'm just saying.
well,
Oh,
I had one that was kind of clear, but it had stuff. I mean, it had all the chemicals that were like antiseptic on it, and they were saying that you have to do the area, but the areas around it, and then but there was when I had my neck surgery, they were telling me to not get it wet for a really long time. So it was
our man parts, right, Cameron? Any of them parts below, don't put it.
we called
Monkey blood.
blood.
Yeah. Yeah, my mom used to believe in that Mercure comb. It would dry up everything. I always had skin knees when I was a kid. So then I had red knees. Right, Cameron.
Well, that sounds like a mouthful. Deborah had a hepaticojejunoscopy. Now, nurse, hepatic is liver duct, is
Mm-hmm.
it? And
So
jejunostomy. I don't know what that
to
is.
the
I had
the gallbladder and
I
the
had the gallbladder
jejunum,
out.
and you have they all kind of intersect.
I also had when I had my stomach surgery.
Oh, I remember that sun and stuff too.
I'm allergic to the glue they use to fuse my wounds, and I got so red and itchy. It's very.
Oh my God, Genitin Violet. I had a patient. Her teeth were bad, bless her heart, and she put Genitin Violet on her teeth. And one day I went there. I thought she was turning blue. Her lips were all blue. Her teeth
Well,
was blue.
is that so you can see where your plaque is? What's that?
No, Genitin Violet is, I forget what they use it for, but it's like an antiseptic kind of thing. I'd have to look it up. I don't remember. But yeah.
Oh, I hope you're okay now. That's all I'm gonna say.
Right behind.
Take care, Cameron.
Bye, Cameron. Thanks for stopping by.
Okay, gross estate sale. Bye.
Okay. Put your link before you go if you can.
Yeah, he's probably gone. He said bye and then peace. Peace out. Oh, a weird video where a woman was putting her peace sign like really close to the camera, like this, and she had it kind of looked like you could see her arm, and then I thought she had some kind of weird thing resting on her arm. And I was like, it took my mind a long time to figure out what the hell was that, and it was her hand. But the camera angle was such that that this looked like really big and her arm looked small. And I was like, whoa. I'm just saying, it's like a weird sausage. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh,
Okay, look, Scarlett put the link to it.
thank you. A nasty toilet? Mm,
Ew.
mm.
I say the ew, but I always tend to watch horror videos.
Oh,
Makes me
there's
feel good.
a woman that cleans like
All
the
right, Jane.
really bad houses, and she when it's she's European, and she's so uppy. Oh, look at the beautiful dirt. Oh, I love it when there's cobwebs. Oh, look at the dirty floor. Oh, and I look at it and I'm like, who gets excited about that? That's really, I think she needs therapy. Well, her therapy is cleaning it, but like weird. It's weird to me. I mean, I'm like
I might have to do a video on my favorite videos. They got this guy. I don't know if he's like British or what he is. He's
oh no.
and he looks at other videos and he's so funny.
I'm sorry, Deborah. It's terrible. She said her, like the infection of her,
Oh wow.
my cousin's gallbladder exploded. Bad gallbladders run in my family. I had to have mine removed, but like, I'm glad that you got it repaired, but oh my goodness, that's horrible.
Wow. Well, I hope you have a good day at work, Cameron. We were going to eat out last night. Garrett told Marie, look, they're looking for help. And he goes, Mama, she goes, Mom, you need to come work here. And I'm like, I can barely walk. And you want me to come work and be a waitress? And he's like, your mama don't need a job. You do.
What happened to Kathy?
Huh?
What happened to Kathy? Why is she not around? Like, not even the fact that she's not saying hi to people. Okay. I
haven't seen Kathy.
I don't watch YouTube at night, so I don't know who comes on or not.
Does she still make videos? Because I'm going to be honest and say I haven't watched any of her videos.
I've watched them, but they're always like of her pulling out bags of chocolate and stuff, and it makes me want to eat candy. Still, it's hard. Yes. I was trying to message her once, but she wouldn't. She felt comfortable about answering my message. I don't know why. I guess I'm
okay. They said she doesn't make videos.
Oh, I hope she's all right.
Yeah. I know there's, I feel like I've lost touch with a lot of people since Victoria doesn't do her morning show.
Me too. And they say she's on at night, but I don't turn it on at night because, like, I had to make a decision. It was either hang out on YouTube or try to hang out with my husband. And I decided, I'm going to try to hang out with my husband.
Oh, okay. She said Larry heard from her a couple weeks ago. That's good.
Yeah.
But I feel like I've lost touch with some people,
Yeah, there was, I remember like it kind of shifted. There was like I watched that from pretty much day one, and I only missed like 2 or 3 of her morning shows. And then she changed the time and I saw it a little less. But when she went at night, it was like, yeah, I occasionally would do live shows in the evening, but even that I felt was kind of like, I understand if you're interested in making money on YouTube, you have to be on at night. But like I just got married a year and a half ago. I need to kind of I don't need to isolate my relationship.
Right. Oh, baby. My little baby. You got a dirty mouth. Marie wants to groom her like a palm and shave all this off.
I saw her when she was shaved off, but she didn't really look like a palm.
But no, she means clean shave off. She's never been clean shave.
Why is my dog barking like that? Did my husband leave the house?
I don't know.
He probably went to get the mail. The dog barks like we're leaving for good, never feeding it again.
I put up a new mailbox
I have
So
a
now I
reverse.
don't have to write all kind of crazy shit on my packages.
I have a reverse barking dog. My
You
dog
what?
barks. I have a reverse barking dog. The dog barks when you leave, not when you bang. And you knock on the door, quiet. But when you leave the house, it's it's the opposite of what a watchdog would do. I feel.
Somebody knocking?
No, it was the other way around. My husband went out of the house to get the mail. She was barking at him for leaving.
My
I
little one barks when I leave
I
and when I come home.
I kept the glass door shut, but the solid door open one day, and the dogs were in that little vestibule area looking out the front door. And the mailman came, and they didn't. I'm going to say they didn't say anything. And then as soon as he left, they started barking. And he said, "You know that they."
That's funny.
It's like they want people to stay.
I hate those little ankle biters that'll bite you when you leave somebody's house.
Ugh, I would hate that too.
I had a couple patients like that. They had these little bitty dogs that would chase after you when you left to bite your feet, your ankles.
I was watching a guy training a puppy today, and he said if you have a dog that's not socialized or well behaved, that your puppy has a really good chance of being really hard to train. And I'm like, yeah, like Roxy came to us full grown and a little bit weird. So
Poor Roxy.
sorry, Roxy, you're very weird. Anyway, Norton was very hard to train.
I think somebody's at the door. Let me see.
Okay, go say.
You put the gree on me. Hush. Move.
Chihuahua.
Get in there.
It's 11. Wow, that's a lot of barking. It better be like Bigfoot at the door. I don't know.
Move.
I've been watching a show with a Chihuahua.
I got a package.
Oh, nice.
You want to see what it is?
Who's it from?
Walmart.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what I ordered from Walmart.
I don't know either. I hope it's something for your private parts.
For what?
For your private parts, if you're gonna do it.
Well, if it is, I won't show it.
Oh, it's my Depends and my.
Oh, it's my ink. Sublimation ink.
Oh, nice.
Oh, it's a nice size box. I'll keep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never recycled boxes before, but I am now.
Let me tell you,
Boxes are expensive.
any box that equaled like between 32 and 36 inches, I was saving for you, John. I was like, oh yeah, I could do ground advantage. It's like,
Jamie, I wish I was laying down resting. Suzy, didn't you tell me you had to leave at 10:30?
11:30.
Oh,
Wait.
Oh, you meant 10:30 my time.
Oh no, yeah. I said we got to end this at 11:30 because I told somebody I would pick them up at around 12:30.
Oh, okay.
And I wanted to give myself time to, I don't know, maybe I could leave earlier.
I just didn't want you to.
No, I know.
So look, I keep half drinks everywhere. So I just finished a half of Dr. Pepper. So now I'm working on a Coke Zero.
I finished my soda and I can't turn my neck because it hurts. Yeah. Will they take my license away if they find out how? Like I can't. I have to turn my whole body to look to my.
Yeah, so do I.
It's like it won't work.
As long as you could still see when you turn your whole body.
Yeah, but then there's like eyeglass thing. I'm telling you, life is very hard when you get old and you can't see and you can't move. Horrible. And I'm gonna get a farm animal. Ha.
Well, at least it'll cut your grass for you.
That's what Tony's counting on, I think. I think he thinks he could like chain it to like put it on a leash, and then have like one of those screw-in hooks.
Mm-hmm.
it'll have like a radius it could eat and then move it to the next radius.
Right.
I think that's what he thinks. I don't know if it's true.
Right. Jennifer says, "Hey, cops." Oh, Cheryl, I had my first coffee at 6 o'clock this morning, girl.
Hi. Oh, we didn't say hi.
Crossover Paranormal Society.
That's what I was gonna say. We didn't say hi to her. I'll sing her. It's a her, right? Hi.
I don't know. Are you a
Crossover
her? Are you a him?
Well,
Can we just call you crossover? I know you've been here before because you're blue.
Hello, crossover. And then you find out it's me.
Jennifer, look what I found.
For all I know, it's Kathy. And she heard a story. Ooh.
But this bag has been sitting on my desk for over a week, and I only ate like one in a week or two, maybe two.
I want candy. Oh, is today the day that you can get Valentine's candy half price?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I need to.
It's a bad day for me to go in the stores. I'll tell you that much. Very tempting. I guess I'll do the no carb next.
That stinks. I found this bottle laying around to put on my desk.
Oh, but it's hand sanitizer.
Yeah, it is, but it's strong.
Oh, cops. I get it.
Oh, I thought you were calling the cops because because Suzy said.
Yeah, we do need chocolate. Chocolate is good to have.
I know.
Somebody said that there's something you could take that makes your brain think you're getting like, is it theobromine or whatever the chemical is in chocolate? It gives you that same feeling. And I'm like, I would take that.
Well, yeah, because Suzy said, "Will they take my license if I can't turn my head?"
Like I can't really, and I'm gonna have to practice moving side to side. I'm gonna have to practice. Did we say hi? I'm just saying hello to everybody that has been in here. And if we
I know, it's like if I missed anybody, I'm so sorry.
Jennifer Jesus wrote. Yes, but
I know. So, Precious says, "Hey,
hi,
look at my poor baby. She needs a grooming." And Marie said she was taking her today, and she just walked out the house this morning.
What's happened with Lisa? We haven't seen her since she was moving.
I know, Lisa. Are you listening? I don't know. Where's G? G's not here.
Lisa hasn't showed up in a while.
I know. I see Lisa every now and again.
You do? Okay.
Here and around.
Jennifer, you know what's going on with Lisa. Tell us. Sugar candy.
Oh, you talking about the candy that Jamie ate?
Or the ones you were holding up? Maybe. She messaged G.
I hope he's okay.
Hope he's okay.
His mom's okay.
No reply.
That's odd. Doesn't he usually reply?
I would hope so.
I think Chris should do a video of him breaking that glass.
He'd probably get a lot of watchers.
Probably. I know what's his face does. Mark does.
There's a song, I love the sound of breaking glass. Nick Lowe. Good. It's a good song, actually. I like him. You're on the dirty keto?
That's what I did.
I want to do keto. I would do dirty or clean. No, dirty probably.
When I did it, I did dirty keto. Yeah, I want to go get a manicure.
What does that mean?
Talking about nails on Johnny's channel.
I was saying, if it's dirty keto, you could have a couple more carbs than plain?
No, you're not as strict with doing organic and grass fed and all that stuff.
I don't believe, honestly, that certain things organic makes a difference, but that's just me, and you do too. But like if you buy an organic banana and you're peeling the skin off anyway, almost every banana, as long as you don't eat the skin, you're fine. I mean, I think like organic strawberries would probably be better for you than regular, but they're also a lot more money. But like, the fruits and veggies that have skin that you eat, yeah, that's better. when my parents were on their chemos, I was told to give them regular vegetables, not organic. And
Ah,
I, interesting. Why? And he said, because organic vegetables have more nematodes and things like that. If you know what that is. Like the stuff that the pesticides kill, they don't want them having.
mm-hmm.
Like, oh, interesting.
Yeah, it's like you exchange one for the other, Jamie.
Jamie, I did that when I had a gastric bypass, and initially it was like I think that's when I started shopping a lot. It's bad. Worms, yep.
Hmm.
So now that I'm eating more, and I am shopping less, I'm eating more. It's like I can't. Can I not have an addiction for a minute? It would be nice.
You can, but you had a pretzel addiction for a while.
I stopped. I stopped eating. I stopped drinking, and I stopped. I had stopped eating. I kind of eat now, but I don't drink.
Did you finish that bag of pretzels?
I finished that in like 2 days.
I lost my bag of
It was delicious.
pecans.
It was good. Thank you. I appreciate it. That's nice.
I lost that bag of pecans I bought from Victoria. I didn't eat them all. I don't know where I put it.
You were really good.
They were good. Oh, Jamie said she had a gastric bypass 4 years ago.
Jamie, I met a bunch of people who said that they developed, like, I mean, it would have been nice if I had the cleaning or exercising addiction, but I got the shopping. So I know somebody who switched to drinking, and I'm like, well, that's not helpful either.
Well, y'all two need to hook up.
I had lost over 120 pounds, but I just put back 30. I put back I don't know. How much was I? I mean, I'm still down about.
You got really strict before your wedding.
10. I'm trying to think. I'm still 85 down, but that's not good compared to what I was. I mean, I'd rather be 85 down. Yes, don't get me wrong. But I feel like this extra little bit of weight, the last 10 pounds, it made me feel like I'm puffing out, and I feel like it's weighing me down. I really.
Yeah. Oh, I know. I definitely have a food addiction. Definitely.
My brain.
I have to be honest. My husband bought one of those king cakes for me. I guess that could be my Valentine's present. He spent a lot of money on it, and it was so delicious. I didn't finish eating it. I told Thomas he better finish it before it goes bad.
Jamie, I'm 7 years in, and I don't feel as much of a restriction. When I first had it, I could eat only I mean, I know like you're not supposed to eat pizza at all, but I would eat like a half a piece of pizza, and I'd eat just a skinny wedge and no crust, and I'd be good. And now I can eat a whole piece of pizza, and then if I feel hungry later in the day, I can have another pizza. And I'm like, if I'm just eating 2 pieces of pizza but spreading it out, what's the point?
Mm-hmm.
I guess the point is I didn't eat a whole pie, but I never ate a whole pie.
Jamie, you ever tried those like keto mug cakes and things like that? Like when you have a craving for something sweet. That's what I'm going to start doing again instead of. It's like small, but it's very satisfying. I try like a butter coffee or something like that.
You just say it. I'm sorry you're sad. And I don't know. I'm sorry if I don't remember your incident exactly. But I hope.
The incident we discussed.
Take care, Anne.
Bye, Anne.
So you can, I don't know. Yeah,
I am too, Jamie. A binge eater.
I want to be a binge. So Deborah's doing keto. She seems very serious about it. You're trying to make keto no bake cheesecakes and mini muffins. Okay.
You know what I do? I used to make the cheesecake bites. Oh my God. Everybody wants to know where you're going, Anne.
Oh, well, there was a time when I first was eating after my gastric. I remember getting a spaghetti squash and putting like pizza sauce and pizza cheese on that and cooking. And my husband ate it and he said it's pretty good. But I was just, I was happy to have that like burnt cheese. Anyway, whatever I want, I don't need to be careful because you can't fix it.
I think I might. Susie, you want to do keto together?
Yeah.
Because I've been eating too much sugar.
I mean, I have my
And I
leftover.
think that's part of my fatigue.
But I definitely want to get back in. I want to. I want to get back down to like a size, at least a 12 or 14 pant. It's like 16 to almost 18 is too much for me. It is too much. Feel heavy.
Yeah. Deborah, you know what I did? And that's part of the dirty keto I did. I used the Carb Balance tortillas, and I would spray it with a little olive oil, put it in the oven, kind of crisp it up a little bit, and then I'd make a pizza on that. Oh, I know. I definitely do, because I want to see my grandkids grow up.
I need to, because like I'm moving and I feel every ache and pain now. I feel terrible. I feel like I've aged 100 years.
Constance says I'm doing that mustard girl diet.
What is that?
What is that?
What's a mustard girl diet? Do you have to eat mustard? I don't like mustard, but
chips are my favorite too, Jamie. But let me tell you, I used to eat the whole big bag of chips and dip. Now I can barely. I do. If I eat chips, I'm done with like a little bit. You know those little bitty ones. I can get satisfied with that now. So that's a plus for me.
But do you think it's because of the Ozempic helping?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You don't mind me like blasting you on saying you're on.
No, it is. I mean, I have cut back because of the Ozempic, but
I would take
if I don't know how long because she didn't increase my Ozempic. Because my sugars have been good. My A1C was 6.5, so it only went down 1/10 of a point. But I find I've been eating more sugar. And Ozempic is keeping my sugar down, so I don't want to rely on that to keep my sugars down because I need to not eat the sugar.
Did Jennifer sub up like what the diet is? You put mustard on everything, and then it tastes nasty, so you want.
Jennifer must not like mustard.
You know, honestly, if I put it on like a hot dog, I probably would eat it. I like it on a hot dog kind of thing.
Constance, what is it?
Yeah, pork rinds. I used to eat the pork rinds doing the keto stuff.
Yeah, because I would make me dip with cream cheese and a little bit of heavy cream in it to kind of thin it out. And then I would make the dip with garlic powder and that, and eat the pork rinds.
Why do you need dip on your pork rinds? Can you just eat the pork rind? She's like, no, I need the dip. I don't know.
I can't eat just the pork rinds.
I'm not a dip. I'm kind of. I enjoy all those things, but I never was a dip person. My mom she had a gallbladder problem, and she never had any kind of fats in the house. It was like horrible growing up in the house. Anyway. And we could only have like 2. She was very strict. Like we could have like 2 cookies. She made a very square meal. I'm surprised I got so fat in her house because every time I went to somebody else's house, we had cookies.
Right.
Give me everything needs. And Tony he loves gravy, and if food doesn't have like gravy, he's upset about it, especially Thanksgiving. Oh my gosh.
My husband likes rice and gravy. But now he comes, he's on Ozempic because his A1C was 8 point something. So now it's down to 6.2.
Are they going to take Ozempic? Because that would be.
I don't know, but
maybe.
Well, if he gets off the Ozempic, it's going to go back up. It's down because. But he'll come home and he won't eat lunch. And then he eats very little dinner. So he's lost. Well, last time he checked, he had lost about 26 pounds.
Nice.
So, yeah.
I remember when I lost my first 90 pounds and I went to a gathering and nobody said anything to me. And then when I had lost like another 30 pounds, somebody finally said, did you lose some weight? And I'm like, how big was I? That I had to nearly lose like 150 pounds for someone to notice.
Right.
It's very
quitting sugar is the hardest, Debbie. It is so flipping hard. And, I don't eat a lot of, like I used to try to make desserts that had sugar on keto using like the allulose and stuff like that. and the monk fruit. But I heard something about monk fruit that wasn't good. And but it gets that icy cold sensation on your tongue after. I can't explain that. I don't like that sensation that it gives you.
There was a chocolate called Ice Cubes, and it used to make your tongue feel cold. I wonder if they put
Oh, you
that
know what is a good chocolate if you're doing keto? I mean, you can't.
Lily's.
Lily's and Chalk Zero. You can get it on Amazon. Y'all, that stuff is, it's not so good that you're going to eat binge on it, but like they come in little bars, which is like an individual serving. But I would eat like a half of one of those, like the salted caramel chocolate flavor, and very, very good.
What about like when they say you could have cream? They say you could have like a tablespoon of cream. But
I
what if
used I used heavy cream in my coffee,
I
about a
like
tablespoon.
I like my coffee light? How would I make it? I
You
think
can use like 2 tablespoons. I mean, you would just account that into your carbs, but it's less carbs than if you would put milk
I
or
use,
like evaporated milk.
I use Fairlife milk, which is really a lower carb alternative. I mean, it has less calories and less carbs, so and
Hmm.
it's higher protein. So I think
Well,
that
and then by using the heavy cream, you're getting extra fat, which helps keep you
full
fuller until your meal.
fat really
And then
doesn't.
if you would put like a tablespoon of butter in it, yeah, you can make the no carb marshmallows. I tried making hot chocolate one time with the heavy cream, and you just cut it with water. Now, somebody had said, like, you can drink that crappy almond milk with no sugar.
I think cashew milk has way less.
So, one girl was saying, if you put a tablespoon or two of heavy cream into the almond milk, it makes it more like milk.
Oh yeah.
So, that wasn't bad. It was. Let me tell you, Jennifer, my cholesterol went down. It was perfect. My good cholesterol was where it needed to be. My bad cholesterol was. I quit. And do you know my cholesterol is up and I'm on cholesterol meds?
Wow.
So I need to send those labs to my cardiologist. But he did change one of my statins to a different statin because of the joint pain. He thought maybe that could be causing it. So I don't know if that is why, like maybe this one is not working as well as the other.
Yeah, but what's the trade-off? Like feeling crappy? I don't know. I felt so bad on statins. I said I will never take a statin. I don't.
Yeah. I mean, now my good cholesterol is bad. My bad cholesterol is bad. So I'm going to send the neurologist. Remember I told y'all he did like 14 vials of blood.
Yeah.
So some of my gamma globins are off, which Dr. Trosclair said, I read that it can mean you have more infections, but it was more respiratory infections that you can get from it being off. But I don't know. He never called me, and my endocrinologist looked at my labs. I'm assuming she looked at the labs that she normally draws. Like my thyroids were all normal. The cortisol was all normal. So she said, your labs are beautiful, love. They're beautiful.
They're talking. I can't have my coffee in a good enough way. I'm just commenting on that. I'm sorry to interrupt you. I'm just saying I'd rather drink tea plain. Anyway, so your labs are beautiful, they said, and that was it.
But I think she was talking about the portion of the labs that she draws, that he drew, were good. My thyroid was good. My A1C was good. The cortisol level was good. So those things were good.
Well, did you get the report? You always could see like what's off.
Right. And my gamma globin, AM.
I've never been checked for gamma globin.
Well, it can also be part of rheumatoid. It can lupus, that kind of stuff.
So yeah, if you're getting the screening for like fibromyalgia, they have to do all those tests, right?
Yeah, well, I already have that along with chronic fatigue, which it's chronic fatigue slash encephalomyalgic, and they've learned that it's the disconnect between the brain and your nerve endings and all that crap. Anyway, it's tied into, so the rheumatologist diagnosed me with a multi-pain complex. So I don't know, but anyway, so but apparently the vibe I got from my endocrinologist that I just need to pray and ask God to touch every part of my body. Okay, I believe that and I do that, but that doesn't delete the diagnosis I have. You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean your prayers don't delete like the actual
I
situation?
mean, prayers are good, and I believe in prayer, and I believe God can heal me, but that's not always the answer. Like God also provides you with medications to, you know
Yeah,
what you know
I
what
mean,
I'm saying.
look,
I felt like she wrote me off
you're
on
not
that
a
part.
Christian Scientist in a way. Like, I mean, there's also other religions that don't believe in medicine, but they believe in prayer. I feel like there's about, this is just my thoughts. I think there's like, if you don't have medicine, you could be healed of like probably 93% of all the things that are wrong with you. But the last 7% you might really need medicine for. And like if
Right.
there's stuff you like, the diabetes and some heart medicines or cancer medicines, like, yes. So
Well, and the genetics, because I always thought like my brain fog, my stumbling, my fatigue was from the seizure medicine that I take for my trigeminal neuralgia. And he said, no. He said, I have kids, I have adults who take it who don't have that problem. He said, you've been on it too long to have side effects. He said, it's all part of this CFS slash ME, which is that chronic fatigue stuff. And
I think carbs affect brain power.
well, I'm sure it does, but
I believe it.
I felt like she just blew me off.
Yeah. Look, at a lot of when you have a lot of complaints. I remember I told you I used to go to a doctor who said, if you're going to just sit here and complain about stuff, I'm going to need to make another appointment for you. And then I actually needed surgery, emergency surgery. She just didn't want to hear about I have a pain that's not going away. And she's like, look, I don't have time to hear about all your aches and pain. And I'm like, never went back to her after that. But doctors write you off as being a complainer. They're medicine is a business, and they overbook 20% and they give you 15 minutes or 10 minutes. It's horrible. Puff,
Right.
puff. See, when I do the puff stuff, it makes me want to eat more. That's the problem.
Well, I do need to fill my drops again, but it's so expensive. I didn't.
I'd rather wait now till night. I'm going to wait till night to do that puff because
I was watching, I don't know why, I was flipping through YouTube, TikTok. No, it wasn't TikTok. I don't have TikTok. Maybe Instagram. And this guy, he's not from here. His accent was awesome. And he was, I forget what they call him, something bartender or whatever. So he was making this Valentine's drink. And somebody said something about the devil's lettuce. And it was so funny. And then he just went on and on. It was hilarious.
Devil's lettuce.
And he goes, if you don't know what that devil's lettuce is, that's a whole different video. Oh my God.
Yes, Deborah's lucky. Her doctor will spend usually or actually spend 30 minutes. That's a good thing. I've had situations where I've gone to dermatologists and I will tell them ahead of time, I am covered in polka dots of dark spots. And so if you're really going to look at me, you're going to need a long session. And I don't know how billing works, but they usually put me at the end of the day
right. Well, usually if it's a general visit to check your whole body, they usually book a longer appointment.
Okay.
But see, my neurologists, they tell you to call an hour before your appointment. So, and they'll tell you, come, he's running 20 minutes late, an hour late, come that. And then you won't lose your spot when you get there, because you would have waited instead of waiting in the waiting room, they just tell you to come, which is good. But if I need an hour, he's going to give me an hour. So I don't mind waiting if
Right.
I get my time.
Yeah, I get
You
it.
know, and my cardiologist gives me all the time I need. So I'm grateful. And this lady will give me all the time I need, and I'm grateful to her because she has got my A1C down, but she just kind of blew me off on that. And then the rheumatologist, I really liked the first visit. I felt like he totally understood. The second visit, he blew me off, and now he's gone, and I got to get a whole new rapport with a new doctor when I go in March.
Well, I'm hoping we don't live in the sticks enough. Yeah.
Okay, Debbie.
Jennifer's right. Jennifer is right. I didn't know how to say it, and I didn't want to just say it like point blank, but I do have to go. So
yeah, I got to bring my mom too.
Well, anyway, everybody feel good this week. Try to eat a little more healthy, even if it's just a couple meals. Just start.
Right.
And we'll see how we do by next week, because I want to finish my mousse cake anyway.
All right. I'll try to start tomorrow. I will start tomorrow.
Okay.
Toodaloo, everybody. Y'all have a blessed day.
Yeah.
And I'll see y'all tomorrow on Deals of the Dawns. Don't forget.
Don't forget to watch that.
So 3:00 Eastern. So we'll see you then.
Take
Bye,
care.
y'all.
Bye.